For our A2 Media portfolio, we chose to make a promotional brief for the release of an album. This included making a music video for the song of our choice, a digipack that we would sell the single on, and a magazine advert promoting the release of the album. We started by researching into professional music videos and reading Andrew Goodwin's Dancing in the Distraction Factory. This gave us a great understanding of what forms and conventions are needed to create a professional music video. We decided to work with the indie rock music genre, as this suited every member of our group. The songs we had in mind all suited around indie rock, therefore we felt this would be the genre we were going to target. The song we chose was Last Request by Paolo Nutini. We started by looking at songs by The Killers and Kings of Leon, but we stumbled across this and straight away everyone agreed. Our group all said that we liked the song and therefore hopefully would enjoy creating the music video for it. The first thing we did was look into music videos already produced in the indie genre industry. Straight away, all four of us noticed that a lot of videos were solely band performance, and this genre liked to focus on the lyrics and emotion portrayed throughout the song. Andrew Goodwin states music videos are simply an extension of the lyrics. Therefore, this backed up our theory of using only band performance. We have realised that indie genre videos seem to be very basic with filming and narratives. We noticed this throughout the videos from bands such as the 1975, The Kooks, The Killers and Kings of Leon, as well as bands also solo artists such as Ed Sheeran, Jake Bugg and Paolo Nutini himself all use band performance within and throughout their music videos, which is vital in the indie rock genre. Creating strong visuals that link constantly with the lyrics is a fundamental rule for the indie rock music videos. When initially planning our music video, the first concept we had to think of was the location. The location is vital to making your video look as professional as possible. It tells you a lot about the songs and the artists. Throughout our research, we noticed that a lot of indie rock band performances were based in a studio setting or rooms on a large scale. Without this at our disposal, we decided to use a smaller intimate setting. However, despite this, we felt it actually suited our song more due to the tempo being a lot slower than most indie rock songs. We all concluded that it has actually complemented our video massively, as if filmed in a huge stage setting it would simply drown out our artists, as the song does not provide strong enough dynamics to fill such a huge area, shown in an example of the Foo Fighters video. When researching into the performances of bands throughout their videos, we realised that a lot of shots are predominantly close-ups of the main artist. We wanted to recreate this convention throughout our video, but made sure we did not overuse it so viewers became bored. Paolo Nutini, in fact, is a solo artist himself. In his own videos, he is shown to have the most screen time, conveying to the audience that he is the main singer. Therefore, we had to ensure that we replicated this and allowed our lead singer the most amount of screen time. A strong example of this is in Two Door Cinema Club, Undercover Martin. The lead singer is shown predominantly throughout, reinforcing the convention. Therefore, we believe we have successfully developed and conveyed this convention throughout our own media product. When first filming our rough cut, we predominantly filmed most of our shots on a tripod. When receiving our feedback, most people said they did not like the shots as they looked too static and unprofessional. When comparing our rough cut to the Kings of Leon video Use Somebody, you can automatically tell that our video lacks movement and is simply awkward to watch. Therefore, when filming our final cut, we decided to film majority of it using handheld shots. As you can see, there is a clear difference between the filming of our rough cut and final cut. We feel it is more interesting to watch and allows the audience to engage more. Most band performances are filmed using handheld shots as it allows you to create fast camera movement and less static compositions. After camera work, editing is one of the most important conventions when creating a music video. Within our song, we have many different tempos throughout. The beat starts fairly slow and between the choruses becomes rapidly faster. Therefore, when editing the video, cuts between the instruments, performance and artists can be a way of motivating transitions. To keep our video looking professional as possible, for the slower parts of the songs, we use transitions such as fade and cross dissolve to match the conventions, making our video look more pleasant to watch. When the song picks up the tempo around the chorus, for example, we increase the amount of cuts used and decrease the amounts of transitions. This therefore was back in Andrew Goodwin's theory that there is a relationship between the music and visuals. We used our cuts and transitions to show this throughout the video. When watching Paolo Nutini's actual video for Last Request, we noticed that he also included a lot of cross dissolves and fade throughout, which is where we got our inspiration from. Adding again to creating a link between the visuals and music, we had to think carefully about the meaning of our song. When analysing our lyrics for Last Request, we realised the song is based around a love story. Therefore, when considering our lighting, we had to ensure we created an intimate setting, allowing the viewer to connect even more with the lyrics. We did not use any lighting throughout the rough cut, which brought back quite a negative consideration within our feedback. Therefore, as you can see here, the dramatic change from our rough cut to final cut has been proven that we have successfully portrayed this convention. As well as lighting adding to the intimacy, we had to ensure that our lead singer portrayed the correct amount of emotion and passion to allow this to happen. Paolo Nutini conveys a strong amount of emotion when performing throughout all of his videos. Therefore, when filming ours, we had to ensure our lead singer did the same. We also believe that we successfully achieved this convention, as when reviewing our feedback forms, a lot of people commented on how well the lead singer has acted. When editing our video, we had to ensure the visuals were in time with the audio. We had to make sure that each cut was at an appropriate time, making our video flow better. When listening to Paolo Nutini's video, he cuts each shot seamlessly in time with the music. Therefore, we tried to recreate this throughout our own video. Another way we tried to ensure the music had a strong relationship with the visuals was by simply showing instruments when we could hear them. We tried to frequently replicate the audio by showing the audience the visuals at the same time. A good example of this is in the Wombats video A Long Jump Into the Fog, where you can hear the keyboard at the opening of the song, and therefore you can simply only see a keyboard too. This creates a strong link between the music and the visuals. Another convention we had to consider was the clothing and mise-en-scène. It is also very important throughout the music industry. You have to create an identity for yourself. Considering we are targeting the indie rock genre, we ensured all of our artists matched similarly to artists in the same genre. For example, drummers and guitarists usually wear dark plain clothing, making sure they do not take the attention away from the lead singer. The lead singer is most commonly to wear more colour and vibrance or pattern throughout. This allows the audience to recognise them with more importance. Paolo Nutini is known for wearing vibrant clothing and having messy hair, suiting the indie genre perfectly. Therefore, we tried to recreate this throughout our lead singer. We also included an MTV Rocks logo throughout the whole song. We noticed this had a dramatic effect to making our video look more authentic. It creates a feel of professionalism and allows people to believe they are buying into a brand and package opposed to just a song. Moving on to our auxiliary tasks, we in fact followed and used several conventions throughout the making of these two. When creating our digipack, we looked into several albums within the indie rock genre and gained inspiration of fonts, images and colours used. One of the first things we noticed was that many solo artists had an image of themselves on the front of the album. Therefore, we recreated this throughout our own digipack. Another concept we ensured we followed was having a list of songs on the back cover. Many albums keep the back cover rather plain to ensure the writing is therefore easy to read. Another concept we noticed was that colour schemes and branding was consistent throughout the whole digipack. To ensure we replicated this, we carried the brick background throughout the whole album, ensuring it looked authentic and professional. We also used additional features such as adding copyright trademarks and adding a record label and compact disc logo. This therefore added to ensuring our digipack looked professional as possible. When creating our magazine advert, we noticed that the adverts were incredibly similar to albums, if not just an enlarged version of it. Therefore, when creating our advert, we decided to use the image off the front cover of the album as our main background image. We also ensured that when creating it, we ensured that we used the same fonts from our album on the advert, creating a strong link between the two. We also tried to ensure we used the same colour scheme throughout, of the maroon and white from the brick background and the black text evident on both allowed us to create a strong brand identity and allows the audience to feel they are buying into a brand opposed to just simply three separate products. Therefore, by following all the conventions, we feel that both our magazine advert, Digipack and music all follow and convey real music product conventions. Thank you for watching.